AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They are professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Good morning. Welcome to high school basketball presented by AVC Sports. It's Division 5 state semifinal from the University of Dayton Arena. The Columbus Academy Vikings, 23-4. They take on Muskingum County's own, the West Muskingum Tornadoes, at 23-5. Our radio coverage today, NASH Icon 98.5, 107.9. I'm Dave Hilliard. I've got my friends Mike Snively and Brett Klein along with me today. We're excited to bring you high school basketball, state semifinal style, and this is the John Valentine Insurance pregame show. And what we will do first, I had an opportunity this week to sit down with the coaches involved, Cole Smith from West End and also Dave Brown from Maysville. And we've got an interview that we did via the internet, and we're going to go to that one first. So here's Coach Cole Smith of the West Muskingum Tornadoes.
We're joined by Cole Smith. He is the head coach of the West Muskingum Tornadoes. Cole, first year, when you took the job, you probably didn't expect this, or maybe you did, but you set on such a great tournament run right now, and you had a really good regular season. I mean, was this something that you thought could happen right away?
I kind of knew the potential this group had coming in. But I wasn't trying to look too far ahead. Goal one was compete for the MVL championship, and we knew it was going to go through Southtown with Maysville. So that was kind of goal one. And as soon as we saw that goal wasn't going to be accomplished, then we kind of turned to our second season. And after our second Maysville game, we kind of got a lot more confident in our abilities and kind of started to look ahead like, hey, we can go on a little run here and just take it one game at a time. So to say I expected to be, in the Final Four, probably not, but in some ways it doesn't surprise me.
Well, that was one thing I was going to ask you. Now, I broadcast the game when you guys played Maysville there that last week of the regular season, and I walked away and I'm thinking, these guys are going to make some noise in the tournament because you don't have to play Maysville in the tournament. You're in Division 5, and I said, I mean, even though it was a loss, I think, did your team come away with some confidence in that, hey, we can play with anybody? Yeah,
and the big thing was after that Friday night loss to Maysville, we were right back in, and we watched film the very next morning. And, we walked through for 2 hours and said, here's some opportunities we had against the defending state champs that we didn't take advantage of. And just kind of understanding, we could have won that game.
Right.
But also understanding we didn't and we got to move on. But again, that gave a lot of confidence to the kids. Understanding, losing a game is not fun, but also learning from that loss really, really made us better.
So it's the school's first trip to the Final Four. So what is the vibe like at the school right now?
Oh, it's awesome. The support. I'm an 8th grade teacher at the middle school, so the support with all the staff here has been amazing. And the last couple of days have just been crazy. People coming to our doors and
Yep.
in the middle of class saying congrats and all this stuff. But the support's been amazing, and it really hasn't sunk in yet because we're still we're preparing for Columbus Academy. But
right.
After this weekend, I think it'll kind of sink in that we made history, and it's really cool to be a part of this.
So when you took over, I read a quote. You said that you were going to approach the game with a defensive mindset. Now, has this team kind of met those expectations in getting it done on the defensive end?
Oh, for sure. And, just a couple stats off the top of my head that I've kept up with all year was, sitting as an assistant last year, seeing we were averaging giving up around 55 points a game last year. And my goal was, get under 50 as talented as we are offensively. I knew we could score 50 every game. So we're sitting at about 45 points average a game. And that's really, really good. And that gives our kids a goal, if we keep teams under 50, there's a really good chance that we're going to score 50. So, and that's all props to the kids for buying into the system and just being aggressive on the defensive side.
Well, let's now focus a little bit here on the task at hand. Columbus Academy first, a 10:45 start time.
Yep.
You got to do anything different to get ready for that one?
I mean, we got to wake up early. That's about it. But, get a good breakfast in. We'll go over a little walkthrough probably in the hotel before we drive over. And then, at the end of the day, it's just another basketball game. We've said all year, doesn't matter who we play, where we play, when we play. As long as we play West Muskingum basketball and take care of ourselves, we'll have a good shot against anybody. So looking forward to that opportunity.
Well, and I know you got to see them play Sunday because they actually played their regional final on Sunday. Now they've got a Mr. Basketball candidate in Jason Singleton, and they've got this kid. I was watching some film, and then this Ray Perez. He's a defensive end prospect. He's like 6'5", 245. He's got Division I offers in football. Obviously, they've got some size. They've got another 6'8" kid in there too. What do you think the keys are for you to be able to win this game on Friday?
The first thing, obviously, Singleton is probably one of the, if not the best player we'll see all year. Athletically talented, and the offense kind of runs through him. So, we're going to key in on him a little bit more, try to pressure and take some things away, but also understanding shot goes up. They've got 6'8" and Perez down low. I mean, they're bullies in the paint, and we've got to do our best at, if it takes two guys to box them out, we have to, and team rebound. And the Perez kid, I actually coached against him in AAU ball 3 or 4 years ago when I think he was an 8th grader. So I've seen him play in person a couple
He's
times.
A load.
He is a big kid that is very athletic for his size. So it's definitely going to be a challenge, and we got to approach it. All 5 guys on the court have to rebound.
Well, I was really impressed. You had contributions from guys, coming off the bench for you. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you realize this one, but Gray Knowlton, he was our player of the game on our broadcast because, he had 6 points, and, you had other guys that scored more. It's not always about points. I'm a coach, and I can appreciate when somebody comes in off the bench and has some significant contributions like he did. He changed the game for you in a couple places, and that's why we picked him. And, of course, you guys, your own big guy got in a little bit of foul trouble, so you had to have some people step up and do some things for you.
Yeah, Gray's been, it's a testament to his work that he's put in, and, understanding his role early on in the season was, we've got a really talented roster, and, some games Gray was playing 5 to 6 minutes, and then towards the end of the season, he's up, in the double digits, and obviously finds his way in the 5 at the end of the game. So he's a guy that is a good change of pace for us off the bench. Defensively, he's a spaz. He's everywhere.
Right.
And then offensively, man, he gets the ball and he goes. And we talked before, that might come with some turnovers, but I don't want to change the way that he approaches the game. We'll adjust some things in the future, but I'm really super proud of him and how he stepped it up coming off the bench, giving really, really good minutes this late in the year.
I thought you had a good game plan for that regional final, and your kids executed it. I mean, everybody they did not seem afraid of the moment, and everyone seemed like they were locked in, and that's a testament to you and your staff. You guys really did a great job preparing your team.
I appreciate it, and that's something that we've built throughout this year is, I'm gonna give the best that I've got with scouting report wise, and I'm gonna put you guys in the best positions I possibly can. And they've really trusted me and Coach Nesbitt and the staff, and bought in every single game. So that's props to our players.
Well, one last thing I'll remind, we talk a lot about this when we're doing our broadcasts, and we've mentioned that Maysville, we know how hard it is to get to the Final Four. It's a hard thing, and that Maysville's done it 3 times is amazing. But somewhere to win it all, you've got to have some luck somewhere. Maysville did that, like they banked it, they had the shot, they banked in from Bob, hit it, banked in, and it was only lead of the game. They hit a buzzer beater last year to beat Wyoming in the state semis, and we couldn't help but think after that game against St. Clairsville that, hey, West M, they might be the team of destiny now, because 1.9 seconds full court, that just does not happen. It just doesn't.
No, no. And that's, that game still hasn't sunk in watching it live. I mean, I drew up the play with, all intentions of maybe we can get a shot off.
Right.
At the worst case scenario, if Straub steals it, he's shooting a full court shot with less than a second. So we were preparing for overtime, second overtime. But, looking back, that's crazy. And that proved to our kids that, anything can happen,
Right.
play all the way until the horn. So, luck, skill, all of that, everything's
Right.
needed for a run. So hopefully we get a lot of it coming up.
Well, maybe that does make you the team of destiny. I mean, there's so many things that could have gone wrong right there. It could have hit the rafters for one. It could have gone out of bounds without anybody touching it. I mean, there's so many things, and then everything went right for you. So congratulations on that. Congratulations on just a great tournament run. As I said, I walked away from that Maysville game going, I think these guys are going to win some tournament games, and you're still winning them. So congratulations and good luck to you this Friday. We'll be there, excited to broadcast it.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Coach. Certainly appreciate you taking some time out of a busy time in your life right now to join us. So we appreciate that.
Of course. Yep. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a bunch, Coach. I really appreciate it. It's, you get to have you leaned on Dave Brown any for some advice in this whole, because I know it gets crazy.
Oh, him and Coach Cox, they've been awesome all year. Good. Supported me all year. They've been sending me texts and phone calls and whatnot. And Dave, we were waiting to get in our locker room before the game, and they walked out, and he came right up to me and just said, "Be confident, trust yourself, trust your gut. You guys got this." And just that little bit, I mean, it meant a lot to me as a young coach. So I appreciate those guys a ton. Yeah.
Well, hey, we'll see you up there this week, and good luck to you, man.
Yep. Thank you.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Good luck to the West Muskingum boys high school basketball team in the tournament today from Bridget T-Tac and the entire Attain Wealth Partners team. We support West Muskingum and wish you the best of luck today. Go Tornadoes!
Get the perfect mix of strength and style with this 2019 Ford F-250 Lariat Crew Cab at Doan Ford. Powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine and showing only 80,000 miles, this truck is ready to handle any job you throw at it. Enjoy premium Lariat comfort, advanced tech, and the reliability you expect from Ford's Super Duty lineup. Whether it's work or weekend fun, this F-250 delivers. Stop in at Doan Ford today and take this powerful truck for a test drive at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road in Belmont.
Looking for personalized, high-quality healthcare in Zanesville? At Rivergate Medical, we make your health our priority. Whether you're interested in weight loss solutions, primary care, Botox and fillers, IV hydration, or advanced skin treatments like microneedling and laser services, we're here to help you look and feel your best. Skip the long waits and experience care that's focused on you. Rivergate Medical is now accepting new patients. Call today or stop by to learn more. Rivergate Medical, where modern care meets a personal touch, right here in Zanesville.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit deanortho.com for more info. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
It's the John Valentine Insurance pregame show here from the University of Dayton Arena in Dayton, Ohio. It's Division 5 state semifinal. Columbus Academy Vikings, they are 23-4, and they're taking on the West Muskingum Tornadoes. They are 23-5. Got Mike Snively and the birthday boy, Brett Klein, with me. Brett, 24 years old today. Happy birthday, Brett.
Doesn't look a day over. Does not look a day over 23.
Yeah, I thought he was 21 or 22 maybe. So
I didn't get carded. Well,
he didn't get carded last night.
I didn't drink, Dave.
He didn't even get carded last night, which is kind of depressing.
You're drinking Diet Sprite.
Yeah, that Diet Sprite he was having.
I was getting sodas.
Well, we're here to call basketball, not celebrate Brett's birthday. He's going to do that tonight at the Lions Club at Cambridge.
Darn tootin', darn tootin'.
Columbus Academy, they're coming into this game. If you were going to be a betting man at Las Vegas, they would be the favorites. They played in the state finals last year. They were 29-0 and lost to Lutheran East in the championship game. And they have a player back in Jason Singleton, who was a finalist for Mr. Basketball. He averages 21.3 points per game, 6 rebounds a game. He's going to Harvard, so I think he might be an intelligent young man. His dad was his dad, Jason Sr., was captain of the 1999 basketball team at Ohio State that went to the Final Four as his dad just dribbling a basketball in front of our broadcast location. He was a good player in his own right as well. They've also got some other, let's say, just tough, tall tasks for the Tornadoes to deal with here, Mike. Mitch Zumbridge, he's 6'8", he's a sophomore, averages 15 points, 12 rebounds in the regional final win. And then Ray Perez, we got a good look at here. Ray is a defensive end for Columbus Academy football, 6'5", 245. He's got offers from Ohio State, Florida, USC, and Michigan State. And Mike, he's a big fella along with the 6'8 kids.
Well, the first thing I noticed, we got to see a lot of the warm-ups from West Muskingum. West Muskingum for Division V, Dave, has decent size.
Yes.
Then Columbus Academy shows up, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, they're really big.
It's really, really big. So they've got two guys at 6'8", and then obviously Perez, 6'5", and you can tell he's a defensive end right away. And then Singleton, he's 6'4", and he just runs the point at 6'4".
Well, the Tornadoes, they're coached by a first-year guy, Cole Smith. And we had that interview we played with him I did this week. Great guy to talk to and very excited about being here. He's going to be relying on Kyle Porter, averaging almost 16 a game. Tavin Bennett, 10 points per game. Noah Morrison, 14 points per game. And Carter Smith, 6.5 points per game, but 6 rebounds a game. And Carter is going to have his work cut out for him. He is a serious athlete. He's got a great jumping ability, but he's going to be put to the test by the size of Columbus Academy. The winner of this game will face the winner of the second semifinal here from UD this morning. Cincinnati Country Day takes on perennial powerhouse Lutheran East, and that game, championship game, will be at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon here at UD Arena. Our broadcast brought to you today by a ton of sponsors, and I'm going to turn it over to Brett Klein. He will give us a list of those sponsors. Thanks, Brett.
Just like yesterday, a lot of sponsors allowing us to be here at UD Arena in Dayton for the state semifinals here in Division 5. We want to thank Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Vicon Services, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Dean Orthodontics, Rent-to-Own in Zanesville, Park National Bank, Beeline Home Services, Quanex IG, RD Energy, Attain Wealth Partners, Mount Perry Propane, along with Lowe's, Bargain Barn, and Lepi and Associates. Just half of our sponsors allowing us to be here this morning.
What we will do, we'll take a quick break here on the Valentine Insurance pregame show. We come back, we'll take a closer look at each one of the teams again. We'll get to those TK Auto Service keys to the game, and then we'll have our Sarah Wickerham Insurance State Farm starting lineups. All that and more after these messages. This is high school basketball presented by ABC Sports.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for going to Great Clips for a haircut." The skilled stylists at Great Clips salons do millions of haircuts a year, but with Clip Notes, they save every detail of your hair, including the secret to taming that cowlick. Oh, and if your wallet could talk, it'd say the price looks pretty great too. Isn't it nice when everyone's happy? For the haircut you love for less, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Looking for a career with growth and great benefits? Quanex IG Systems is now hiring maintenance and production operators for second and third shifts at our Cambridge facility, 800 Cochrane Avenue. Join a team where your work matters and your future is supported. We offer competitive pay with bonus potential, 401k, medical, dental, and vision plans, on-site healthcare, employer-paid disability, life insurance, and tuition support for continued education. Apply today at www.quanex.com/careers and become part of something bigger.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety anxiety, past focus, or even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
If you need new furniture and new appliances for your home, and you need it now, there's one place that I know where you should go. It's Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture and Appliances on the Maysville Pike. They have a huge selection of new furniture and new appliances in stock every day. Just choose what you like, pay, we'll load it, and you can drive away. It'll be the best deal you ever made. Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture. We're not like other stores.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
The Valentine Insurance pregame show rolls on here from the UD Arena. State semifinal action. Columbus Academy versus West Muskingum. I'm Dave Hilliard. Mike Snively and Brett Klein with me here courtside. Great seats here at UD Arena. And Mike, we got to talk about the crowd from West Muskingum.
Yeah, well, first of all, Dave, in the Final Four Division 5, there are 3 private schools.
Yes.
And you can tell by Columbus Academy's crowd that it is a private school. But if you look over here to our right, you see a sea of blue, and they've basically got 6 or 7 sections filled up, and their student section is enormous. So, West Muskingum, you did yourselves proud because you did a great job, and you're very loud and boisterous on their entrance to the floor.
It's a decidedly pro West Muskingum gymnasium right now.
Yes, it is.
Few folks scattered around in here, interested spectators. Not many from Columbus Academy, but boy, West M, they have showed out today. Certainly, one of those things that you always notice when you come to the state tournament. Mike, you've been coming here for a long time. I've been coming since the mid to late 80s, and it's, you always see it when the private schools are here. They're just not much crowd involved, and the smaller, the schools that are involved in a community, you get the Coldwaters of the world, the St. Henrys, and those where every single person that lives in those communities comes to the game. It's a lot different atmosphere.
You do, and another thing you notice too is when a private school is playing a public school and it stays close throughout the game, you start to feel the neutral people starting to pull for that public school simply because they have that energy from that crowd.
Well, if you don't know much about Columbus Academy, they are on the east side of Columbus. I think they're technically entitled Gahanna Columbus Academy, so kind of get your bearings. Think about the airport and being in Gahanna there in Columbus, so it's on that east side of Columbus. They're 23-4 this year. They have won 19 games in a row, and including a game against Margaretta in the regional finals, which I thought they basically lost twice.
I did too.
And then finally ended up winning it. Last year, 29-1. They lost to Lutheran East in the state championship game by 4, 53-49. And they were 21-5 the previous year, 21-3 the year before that, and then 16-6. So their last 5 years, they are 110-19. Mike, that means they've won 85% of their games.
Think about some of these state tournament teams we've talked about in the last several days. That's exactly what you hear. The amazing record they've had over a period on a 5-year stretch. And Columbus Academy, no different than anybody else. They've been really, really good for a period of 5 to 10 years. So we know this is going to be a tough matchup for West Muskingum. But,
yes, it is.
It's 10:45 in the morning. It's Friday. West Muskingum brought the entire district here, it seems like, as you can hear them behind me as they exit the floor. So I think just about any leftovers here in the arena tonight's going to be, or today I should say, is going to be rooting for the blue and gold Tornadoes.
If we were in the convo, we would be saying it's almost basketball 30. Because we're getting closer.
And it's closer than you think. Spring is just around the corner, and there's no better time to visit the newly renovated Timber Run Gardens, located on West Pike in Zanesville. Explore vibrant blooms, find the perfect plants for your home, and enjoy a fresh, inspiring space designed for every season. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just getting started, Timber Run Gardens has something for everyone. Stop by today on West Pike in Zanesville and see what's blooming. Timber Run Gardens, where something beautiful is always growing. Go Tornadoes!
Congratulations to the Maysville Panthers and the West Muskingum Tornadoes on punching your ticket to the state tournament. Your teamwork, dedication, and heart have been fun to watch this entire season, and you've made your entire community proud. We'll be cheering you on in Dayton. From all of us at Kokonas Furniture and Mattress First and Ashley Furniture Zanesville, we want to wish you the best of luck as you compete on the biggest stage. Bring the title back home, boys. Kokonas Furniture and Ashley Zanesville, your locally owned one-stop shop to bring comfort and style to your entire home.
Looking for great deals and amazing finds? Visit the St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores in Newark. Our stores are filled with quality clothing, shoes, furniture, home decor, and unique treasures arriving every day. When you shop or donate at St. Vincent de Paul, you're doing more than saving money. You're helping support neighbors in need right here in our community. Stop in and see us at 135 Wilson Street and 200 East Main Street in Newark. The St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. Great merchandise, great prices, and a mission that matters. And from all of us at St. Vincent de Paul, go Tornadoes.
The Valentine Insurance pregame show rolls on here from UD Arena. Interesting fact, Brett Klein and I, in our visit to Dayton yesterday and last evening, one of the officials for today's game was sitting at the table right next to us at B-Dubs here at the University of Dayton area. So had a little talk with him. He had a cute family. They were all, I think they were tired of traveling, and after he eated, they just wanted to run around. His little boy was running laps around the table. So it's interesting. The folks you run into when you're out and about here before these state tournament games, it's like everybody is involved in the state tournament, Mike.
It is, and everybody, even you see the officials getting pictures.
Yep.
It's a big moment for them, too.
Oh, yeah.
And I just love the spirit here that it lingers around the state tournament. Again, West Muskingum entered the floor. This time the crowd was even louder for West End, so just a big, big event going on here in Dayton.
Well, Mike, let's talk about the TK Auto Service, keys to the game for these teams. And what do you think? I'll let you have the West End Tornadoes. What do you think West End has to do to stay in this one today?
One, obviously, they're going to have to shoot well. Two, they're going to have to rebound. And three, they've got to limit any big surges from Columbus Academy as best they can. And Coach Smith may have to utilize timeouts at the right time, but it's definitely going to be it's going to be a tough climb for West End, but it is 10:45 a.m. on a Friday.
Yes.
You never know, and maybe there's going to be a tornado warning here in Montgomery County.
Well, Mike,
by noon.
Another thing I think, and I'll throw this in for the TK Auto Service keys to the game for West End, I think they have to adjust to the way the game is going to be officiated, because we saw yesterday in the games that we watched, the Division IV games,
Correct.
and we called the Maysville game, you got to be prepared for physical play, because they're not going to call a bunch of stuff where people are just running into each other.
Right.
It's not going to get called. So you have to adjust to that, and you gotta be ready for some physical play, especially when you see the bodies on some of these guys from Academy.
You know, not only did we see those two games yesterday, Division IV over Wright State, then I went home and watched the Steubenville Big Red game, and it was the same thing, just bodies flying all over the floor, a lot of contact. One hand on the dribbler doesn't matter.
Yes,
it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
And they bang you up and down the floor, so good point there, by the way, Dave.
Well, and if I'm going to do the TK Auto Service keys to the game for the Columbus Academy Vikings, and if I'm coaching that squad, for one, you got to make sure, and this is, we talked about this on our staff at Muskingum, your scorers have to be the ones that get the shots for you. So obviously they need to make sure that Jason Singleton, averaging 21 points per game, gets shots and gets good looks at the basket. I mean, you don't want other people that are role players getting the most the most shots. You want the guys that can score the best getting the most shots, and that means Jason Singleton for the Columbus Academy Vikings.
Well, Dave, you mentioned out of the Margaretta game last week, he toward the end of each overtime and in regulation, you saw who had the ball in his hands most of the time.
Yes. The other thing, if I was coaching that squad, I would take advantage of my big guys inside. They've got a 6'8" Mitch Zumbridge that's going to start on the inside, along with Ray Perez, 6'5", 245, and he is built like a defensive end, and that's what he plays in football. I would have to take advantage of those guys inside. If I was going to, coach that squad, I'd find a way to get the ball inside to those guys.
Agree 100%. I just took a look here at Perez's thighs. I mean, you're right, Dave. He's built like a truck, and he just went up there in warm-ups with his size and almost threw one down. Now he's not allowed to throw one down in warm-ups, but you can tell he's got the athletic.
He very well could have done it.
Yeah, he's got some athleticism with it.
Well, those are our TK Auto Service keys to the basketball game. Of course, and in all honesty, it is going to be an uphill battle for West Muskingum. But last year, the Cinderella in the tournament was Maysville. And they had a couple things go their way in the tournament. They got into the state semifinals. They won on a last-second shot. In the state finals, they trailed late in that game. They were down 7 in the fourth quarter, came back and won that one. West Ham hoping to repeat that because, Mike, this team looks like the team of destiny after the way they won that regional final against St. Clairsville, or that semifinal against St. Clairsville.
Well, it's funny you say that. I look right across over here and I see St. Clairsville's coach, Kim Clifford. So what a circle we just connected there. But, that was definitely a lot of reminiscing, a lot of similarities, I should say, to Maysville starting their run with that bank-in shot several years ago by Alex Bobb to get Maysville's run started.
Right.
Maybe West Ham's the new Maysville, and they're going to be the king of the MVL small school for several years.
Brett, before we get to the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups, I got to spit all that out. Do you want to do the other half of the sponsors real quick?
Let's get the rest of these sponsors out of the way for the first time. Yep. Hey, we want to thank Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Village Hardware and Rental, Kick and Axe, Graham and Graham Law, St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store, Great Clips, Rivergate Medical, Action Total Staffing, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Guernsey Muskingum Electric Co-op, Primrose Retirement Communities, along with Kokonas Furniture and Timber Run Gardens.
Those are all of our sponsors. We did 2 halves of those. Of course, we get a lot of sponsorship when we get to the state level. Everyone wants to get a piece of the action. We certainly appreciate all those folks jumping on. And there's the horn to end what will be our Valentine Insurance pregame show.
And we always get a singer, Dave, to sing the national anthem. So we got a young lady out here going to solo this national anthem.
And our national anthem brought to you by the Byesville VFW Post 3760. We saw some great singers yesterday. Some groups do it. Today, we're going to have a solo singer. We had Coldwater High School yesterday and Sydney High School, great choirs singing the national anthem. Today, we have a solo artist. And again, our national anthem coverage brought to you by the Byesville VFW Post 3760. In terms of our pregame show, as soon as we get through the national anthem, it'll be time for the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups. We'll turn it over to the PA here at UD Arena, and also our national anthem, again, presented by the Byesville VFW Post 3760.
Let's not only respect the participants and coaches, but also the officials and administrators involved in this event. Let's act with dignity, speak with courtesy, and play with pride. Remember, respect the game. And at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America and those who have served or are serving our country to support our freedom at home and abroad. With the singing of our national anthem being performed today by a sophomore from Bellbrook High School, Ela Brandenburg.
Whose broad stripes
outstanding rendition of the national anthem here from UD Arena. She was a sophomore from Bellbrook High School, and she just belted out the national anthem presented by the Byesville VFW Post 3760. Mike Snively, that was pretty darn good.
And that's a lot of pressure for a young sophomore walking in the UD Arena. I mean,
yes, it is.
Speaking of the arena, Dave, we've had some great basketball the last week here. The girls' state tournament, the NCAA First Four, and now the boys' state tournament. What a week in Dayton.
It has been the First Four. The other night, Miami, this place was rocking
the
for the
swimmers
Miami.
came right down that concourse in their Speedos trying to distract the SMU foul shooter, and they did.
Well, it's time for the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups. First, for the Columbus Academy Vikings, they start a 5'11 senior, number 2, Charles Ruby, a 6'4 senior, number 5, Jason Singleton, a 6'2 senior, number 14, Will Bundy, a 6'8 sophomore in Mitch Zumberge, and a 6'5 junior, number 55, Ray Perez. For the West End Tornadoes, I'll turn that over to Mike Snively.
They're going to start a 6-foot senior, Cade Porter, a 6'3 senior, Kyle Porter, a 6'4 senior, Tavin Bennett, a 6'1 sophomore, Noah Morrison, and a 6'4 junior, Carter Smith.
And Mike, you were talking about how the players, it's a big thrill for them, it's a big thrill for the officials. Hey, it's a big thrill for the broadcasters.
Absolutely.
It is a great time to be here. Sam Blackburn down there from the Zanesville Times-Recorder just got our picture.
I saw that, and I was in mid-sentence, so that was probably not going. Another one of mine not going to turn out well.
Yeah, that's okay though. But it is. I mean, it's my third straight year here in the state Final Four, and it's just a great experience. And when you start doing this, and I started broadcasting in 2016, it was just one of those things where, boy, you'd like to get to the state finals.
As a broadcaster.
Yeah,
100%,
you would. And you want to do the big games, and certainly we've got to do that, and it's been outstanding. It's our first time together here, so it's been a lot of fun.
19 years I've been doing it, Dave, and this is my second one. Luckily, we got to do one yesterday, so I've waited 19 years not to only do one, I got to do two so far.
I know, it's pretty awesome. And then we got Brett Klein. He's kind of old school at it. I mean, he gets to come up here all the time, it feels like now. 24 years old, and, he's getting to handle it,
Well, if we don't have Brett, we don't go on air because there's 16, 17 wires over here going 18 different directions, and there's no way you or I could figure that out.
I know, and I would choke under the pressure of trying to get it all set up myself.
I'd probably choke on one of those cords just by trying to set it up.
Well, Brett, of course, we appreciate him, and he's the jack of all trades at everything at ABC Communications. Does a lot of things at ABC, and we certainly like having Brett along with us and celebrating his birthday last night. So.
And I love listening to Brett on the news at 6 a.m. And Dave, I got to give you some credit. I was listening to WYBZ on the way in today, 107.3. Your music was on point today. We had a little Joan Jett, the Cars, and Jay Giles band, and for a long stretch there through Muskingum and Licking County, I was singing to the beat.
Well, there you go. It's amazing how I can be in two places at one time.
Amazing, yes.
It's the magic of radio. And speaking of, they've dimmed the house lights here. It's very cool at UD Arena. Main lighting on the floor, and it's kind of dark where all the people are sitting. So this is going to be an outstanding environment, even though, as Mike, we're talking about this, a 10:45 a.m. start. This is out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary. It's the first time I think I've been broadcasted a game before noon, and this game could very well be over before noon because there are no media timeouts in the semifinals. Now, when you get to the finals, there will be media timeouts under 4 minutes of each quarter.
Well, both teams are finally going through their starting lineups. We did our Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups, and now we are to, as we would say if we were at the Convo, basketball 30. Both teams introduced, and we're ready to tip it up here from UD Arena. It's a Division 5 state semifinal. The Columbus Academy Vikings, they're facing the West Muskingum Tornadoes. The crowd on their feet as we get ready for the opening tip here at UD Arena.
First thing you notice, Dave, huge size advantage for Academy.
Yes. Carter Smith, though, I'm sure he is pumped up to try to out-jump the 6'8 player from Academy. We'll see if he gets it done. He's quick off his feet, and yes, he gets it. And West Muskingum has the first possession of the game. Kyle Porter on the left side, back to Noah Morrison at the top of the key. Tavin Bennett now stops at the free throw line on the dribble, now kicks it out on the right wing, back to Kyle Porter. He's down the lane, jumps, little fade, no good on the shot. Jason Singleton snags the rebound for Academy. Good look at their first possession out of the basket, but just didn't get it to go.
Yeah,
Mike.
not a bad look, but Singleton all over that rebound.
Academy now their first possession. They get it in the hands of the Mr. Basketball candidate, Jason Singleton. His pull-up jumper, he's fouled on the way up, and I believe that's going to go on Tavin Bennett.
No, they got Cade Porter. Got him across the
Cade
elbow.
Porter. Okay. So that's going to be our first Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and they go to Jason Singleton.
Oddly enough, yesterday we did not see a free throw in the first half of the Maysville game.
There were not very many free throws taken in that basketball game. Singleton gets the first one. His second free throw is also good. Academy leads 2-0 here in the early going.
No pressure from the Vikings.
Morrison brings it into the front court, being guarded by Singleton. Tavin Bennett has it on the right wing. Tries to penetrate, now kicks it to Carter Smith. Back to Kyle Porter up top. Cade Porter has it right in front of our broadcast position. He's cut off as he tries to go baseline. Back to Carter Smith, being guarded by Ray Perez. Carter gets around him and he kicks it into the corner. Three ball on the way, no good. Good look at it. Good pass from Carter Smith out to Kyle Porter, but Kyle couldn't get the three to go down, and Academy has the rebound in possession.
Unselfish by Smith. Could have probably shot a layup.
Singleton to the hole, but he's misses a little short on the bank shot. Rebound off the Tornadoes. It's Kyle Porter. Porter up the floor, brings it up the left side. Now gets it to Cade Porter. Cade out in the middle of the floor, gets it back to Noah Morrison. Morrison right on the UD logo. Porter, Cade drives baseline. He's cut off. He kicks it out to Bennett. Bennett's going to try a three. Got it! Tavin Bennett connects on an Allen Hunter State Farm three.
There's a big basket there. Nice movement for West End, but it's always great to see that first shot go through the net.
And West Muskingum has their first lead of the game. It's 3-2 in the early going. Clock moving now, just under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Good penetration there down the lane a little bit from Bundy, but kicked it back out. Now they get it in the hands of Singleton, and he obviously is going to touch the ball quite a bit. Bundy on the left side gets to Zumbridge, I got to get that name correct. They get it in the corner, a three ball on the way, trying to answer there from Bundy. It's no good. Rebound off of the Tornadoes. Kyle Porter almost lost it, but Tavin Bennett picks it up out front. And Bennett being guarded by the 6'8" Zumbridge, and they get a Cade Porter loose underneath, and he's going to hit the layup. And it's 5-2 West Muskingum.
Great screen there set by West Muskingum to get Cade Porter that easy basket.
Singleton now to the right side. Perez posting up deep. He's being guarded by Morrison. It's a kick out to Bundy. He's going to try another three. It's no good. Rebound off to Tavin Bennett. Bennett into the front court now. West Muskingum with an early lead here. It's 5-2.
Academy's missed their first three shots.
Bundy's had a good look at those threes, but he hasn't got it to go. Here comes Morrison off the screen. Kyle Porter now into the paint. Kicks it back out to Carter Smith. His three, no good, an air ball.
I don't think it came out of his hand correctly, Dave. I think it slipped a little bit.
It kind of looked a little funky on the release, didn't it, Mike?
It sure did.
Academy now with the basketball, Singleton. And I thought it's Ruby that's going to bring it up the floor this time. Now to Singleton on the left wing. Perez wants to post up. Singleton penetrates his foul line jumper, no good. There's Perez, though, with an offensive rebound. Stick back, no good. Rebound this time comes off of Perez and out of bounds. He was fighting hard for it, but he couldn't get it to go. And I think the Columbus Academy folks have now just figured out that West Muskingum came to play this morning.
Yeah, they're
Mike.
not going back down whatsoever.
Cade Porter now with the basketball. Walks it up, being closely guarded by Ruby for Columbus Academy. Now Morrison comes off a screen from Carter Smith, and Singleton gets a piece of the ball. And now it's a turnover as the Vikings get it. Singleton, quick hands, he's got the ball. Good job there from Bennett, cutting off Singleton, making get rid of it. Bundy had it, now they get it back to Singleton. Lots of help on defense every time Singleton touches the ball.
And Singleton just got away with an offensive. No, he did not.
No, he didn't.
He pushed Cade Porter to the floor. That's a great call.
That's an offensive foul on Singleton, his first. Academy yet to get a bucket from the field. They've got 2 free throws.
That looked like a frustration
Yes,
foul
it did.
by Singleton right off the bat.
He's just not seeing much space when he's trying to go with the basketball, Mike.
No, Academy 0 for 5 to start the game from the field.
Defensively, West Ham doing a really good job of just clogging things up. Kyle Porter now, free throw line jumper. He bangs it home. Kyle Porter with his first bucket, and West Ham now leads 7-2.
West Ham couldn't have had a better start. They look fantastic right now.
They look like they're playing with some confidence, and they have a good defensive plan. Singleton with the basketball. He's going to back it off. And he's got it right in the middle of the floor now. They reset their offense. Trying to get a post up inside. They do. They get it to Zumberge. He's working against Kyle Porter, and they kick it back out. Jump shot from Ruby is good, and there's the first field goal of the game for the Vikings. That makes our score 7-4 in favor of West Ham. Clock moves here, just about 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. And there's going to be a turnover. Noah Morrison tried to throw that cross-court bounce pass, and, you know, Cade Porter really wasn't open there.
No, that was just a pressure-forced turnover there, right there.
Zone look out of West Muskingum on this possession. They've been man-to-man throughout, and they go 2-3 here against Academy for this possession. Going to try to change it up on defense, and that's a good idea.
I agree.
And they've really slowed Academy down. There's 4 guys staring at one with the ball right now. Finally, a little movement. Singleton gets it in the corner now to Ruby. Ruby in the penetration. His shot no good. Rebound off to Noah Morrison. Good defensive changeup by Coach Cole Smith. That just confused Columbus Academy, it looked like on that.
It certainly did. Coach Smith may just change it up several trips down the court just to keep Columbus Academy thinking.
Tavin Bennett now with the basketball, and almost a turnover, and I think it is going to be a turnover as Tavin Bennett tried to get it to Morrison. And again, Columbus Academy out in the passing lane, denying the pass, and knocked it off of Morrison, a second straight turnover, and that's 3 now for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, second turnover due to pressure from the Vikings.
Singleton now with the basketball, 7-4 West Ham. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Now they get it to Zumberge inside. Drop step, bank shot, no good. Rebound to Perez. Knocked out of his hands. It'll stay Columbus Academy basketball.
That's Perez's second offensive rebound, and he is a man amongst boys right there.
You can't move him. No. You can't move him out of the way. I mean, everyone.
And he jumps well.
Yeah, you think, I'm going to box him out. You're just not going to move him.
You just can't move him.
You might make contact with him, but you're not going to move him out of the way.
It says he's 245 on the one list I saw. I don't know, Dave. He might be bigger than that.
He's a big young man, a junior. 6'5", 245. Academy attacks, and that's going to be a foul. Hands as Ruby went to his right and was going to shoot the shot, and I think that's kind of a bailout, really.
Yeah, I don't think
that foul was on Kyle Porter.
Kyle Porter cut.
No, that was Cade. It was on Cade Porter.
It was it should have been on Kyle.
They called it on Cade because they said it was his second foul.
Okay.
And the free throw, the Kemp Insurance Agency free throw from Ruby is good.
We're going to see Gray Knowlton, who was our lockdown player of the game in the regional final. He enters the game.
Yep. When I talked to Coach Smith this week, he was very appreciative that we could pick somebody out that, made a big contribution, but it really necessarily wasn't points. He just, great contribution off the bench. Bennett in the corner, he goes around Zumberge. They get it inside, and Knowlton missed it, but there's Carter Smith with a rebound and a stick back. And Carter Smith with the offensive rebound and tip in, and now his team up 9-5, less than a minute to go in the first quarter.
That was an athletic play by Smith.
Carter did a nice job getting a spot there and getting it to go. Singleton, he's going to try a three, and he gets it. That's a Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer from Jason Singleton. He's got 5 points now. West Ham 9, Columbus Academy 8 as we near the end of this first quarter. It's a three-pointer from Noah Morrison, and it was tipped or maybe partially blocked. And here comes Columbus Academy on the run. And Coach Smith not happy with the way things transpired there on that possession. Carter Smith saved it.
But then Singleton comes up with basically a steal there. And I wanted to see West Ham kind of hold for the last shot.
I know.
They still could get a last shot here after if they get a turnover here.
Boy, I thought that was a shooting foul.
Well, that's what I thought, too. I thought they were going to be shooting free throws. They called it on the floor.
Instead, they're taking it out of bounds. Kyle Porter checks out. And they're going to inbound it to Zumberge underneath. He gets to a cutting Will Bundy, and Will Bundy gets his first bucket of the game, and Columbus Academy has their first lead, 7 seconds with the clock moving. Here comes Morrison. He went between the legs and lost it out of bounds. 2.5 seconds left. Academy with a 10-5 lead.
10-9?
10-9, excuse me.
10-9, yes.
I saw 2.5 seconds and I got confused. In the backcourt to Singleton. He's trying to get some space. He's going to let a three go from half court, no good. That ends the first quarter. Columbus Academy 10, West Muskingum 9. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative love Southeast Ohio, where the hills roll, the roads are crooked, and the trees are plentiful. Keeping the lights on in our beautiful corner of the state is a challenge Guernsey Muskingum gladly accepts and works hard to accomplish. Safety and reliable electricity at a reasonable cost are always our top priorities. It's our way of keeping the lights on for all members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit deanortho.com for more info.
Good luck to the West Muskingum boys high school basketball team in the tournament today from Bridget T-Tac and the entire Attain Wealth Partners team. We support West Muskingum and wish you the best of luck today. Go Tornadoes!
Dave Hilliard, Mike Snively, Brett Klein. We're back at UD Arena, ready for second quarter action in this Division 5 state semifinal. Columbus Academy with a 1-point lead after the first quarter. It's 10-9. It was 9-5, and the Vikings scored the last 5 points of that first quarter to take a 1-point lead.
West Ham turned it over 3 of their final 4 possessions of that quarter, and then their other shot was an air ball that was about a foot short.
And that's what the turnovers, the live ball turnovers, that's what you've got to stay away from if you're West Muskingum.
And it's just, sometimes there's just some inexperience that come into play there. Now I think they've got their bearings underneath them. We should see a little more confidence here from the blue and gold.
Well, I think if anything, if you're Cole Smith, you're in the huddle at timeout saying, hey, we can play with these guys.
You proved it the first 4 minutes for sure.
You know, we're not trying to dig out of a hole. This is a basketball game, so we can play with them. We just got to do what we do and take care of the ball a little better, and we'll be fine.
Well, in fact, West Muskingum out-rebounded Columbus Academy 7-6 in that first frame.
That's a good idea, or good. It's a good indicator of what West Muskingum really needed to do was try to stay even on the glass, and they've done so far. There's a steal from Carter Smith, but he turns it right back over to Singleton. Singleton's three from deep is no good. Carter Smith pulls down the rebound. This time gets it to Knowlton. Knowlton dribbles it up the left side of the floor.
Carter Smith is so athletic on those rebounds.
Knowlton with the basketball, gets it to Morrison. Morrison baseline drive. Smith now finds Bennett. Bennett drives, picks up his dribble, now back to Carter Smith. He backs up, gets it to Knowlton. Knowlton, crossover dribble, now back to Carter Smith. Working on this left side of the floor. Knowlton finds a cutting Morrison. Morrison almost lost it, but gets it to Bennett. Bennett's three ball on the way, no good. Off the back iron, and ball goes out of bounds off Carter Smith, and he's really lucky that he didn't get a foul call. A lot of physicality there.
And as you can hear the Columbus Academy people right behind us I agreed.
They agreed it should have been a foul, but, they're both going for the ball, so I get that, and it's just.
It's the Final Four. The officials are going to let the players determine the winner.
It's Columbus Academy ball. I mean, they got the ball. There's a good job. They running a play for Singleton, ran him off some screens, but West Ham did a really good job of switching and staying in front, and Singleton gets to the rim and gets fouled and scores. And he is a handful when he gets downhill.
Singleton went to his right, Dave, and actually bobbled the ball while he was still moving, but got the and one anyway.
Had a mismatch, a heavy mismatch.
Big time, yeah.
Singleton will go to the line for a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw to complete that three-point play, and he gets to go. His team now leads 13-9.
Singleton 3 for 3 from the line.
I was trying to see who they got that foul on. I really wasn't sure. Morrison, he is a little scoop shot underneath. He got behind the defense, couldn't get it to go. Here comes Singleton with the basketball. He gets another foul as he gets to the rim, and he's going to be fouled this time, I believe. That's going to be on Preston Farrell.
The fouls are starting to add up here for the Tornadoes.
Those last two fouls have been on Farrell. Singleton now back to the free throw line for Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. And he's hit 4 in a row from the line to go with a 3 and a 2. So he's got 9 ready to hit double figures if he gets this second free throw to go.
This will be the 7th free throw attempt for Academy.
And he does get it to go. He's got 10, and his team leads now 15-9. West Ham been stuck on 9 for a while, Mike.
Yeah, right now the pressure's picked up a little bit. West Ham need not play hot potato. They got to take care of the basketball, face the rim. Right now they're squaring up away from the rim.
Knowlton, left-handed drive, he's cut off, spins back to his right, gets it to go. Gray Knowlton with his first bucket of the game, and they finally get off of that 9 they were stuck on to get 11. They're down 4, 15-11.
That was aggressive by West Ham. I like that from Gray Knowlton.
Good spin back to his right, and he got the shot to go, and there's Perez all by himself underneath. A mix-up on defense, and Perez gets the uncontested layup, his first bucket of the game.
Big-time miscommunication there.
Somebody that big
can't be that wide open.
Yeah, it can't be that wide open. You got to see him, right? West Ham back on offense. Cade Porter, screen up top. Nice roll to the bucket, but Farrell decides I'm not going to go anywhere else. Bennett, pull-up jumper. His bank shot no good. Rebound off to Academy. They're on the run. It's 1 against 3. And he does a nice Euro. And Carter Smith comes from behind and blocks it. Great athletic play from Carter Smith. Knowlton back the other way. He gets cut off on his drive. Cade Porter now wants a screen from Carter Smith. Knowlton has it right in front of our broadcast location, almost taken by Singleton. He gets down to the lane and finds Bennett. Bennett's 3, no good. Off back iron, but Cade Porter tips it back to Bennett. Nice job by Cade Porter keeping it alive for his team. Spins down the lane, his left-handed layup, good. Cade Porter, nice move and a score. And that's going to be a timeout, West Muskingum, a Zimba Company's timeout. And I believe it's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. High school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
There's something special about small-town pride. And right now, all of Muskingum County is rallying behind 2 incredible teams, the Maysville Panthers and the West Muskingum Tornadoes, both headed to the Final Four. At Lee Pye and Associates Real Estate, we believe in supporting the moments that bring our community together. Good luck, boys. We're proud of you. Lee Pye and Associates Real Estate, committed to community, on and off the court.
Second quarter action at UD Arena in this Division 5 state semifinal. West Muskingum versus Columbus Academy. The Vikings of Columbus Academy lead this one 17-13. 4:41 left to play in the second quarter, and that's your Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update.
Well, West Ham struggled at the end of the first quarter, now starting to gain some momentum. This time we're going to see a 1-3-1.
1-3-1, they've switched, they've done it. They played man, they played a 2-3, now it's a 1-3-1. So Coach Smith reaching into the bag of tricks, trying to find something else to slow down this Academy team. And if anything, it's making them work a little bit on the perimeter.
It makes them think instead of just reacting.
Now, Mike, they've really matched up out of it. It's back man-to-man. They lined up 1-3-1 and then went man after the first pass. And
they're going to get Gray Knowlton with the hold, though.
And I'll tell you what, for the amount of contact that we've seen here this weekend, I will say that was the least amount of contact.
Softest? Is that softest, maybe?
That was the softest foul that I've seen this weekend. Coach Smith telling him, hey, move your feet, stay in front. But, I mean, that was kind of a ticky-tack foul, as they would say on TV. Singleton bullies his way inside, and he gets the 2 to go. He's got 12 points for the Vikings. They're up 19-13. Cade Porter back down the other end. Hands it to Morrison. Morrison's got a gap. Kicks it to Carter Smith. His 3, air ball. No good. And here comes Academy on the run. Carter Smith might have fouled out front, a little bit of frustration, but it wasn't called.
Yeah, Carter Smith's got to be careful there. After he missed that shot, he doesn't need to go down and get a ticky-tack foul, or a frustration foul, I should say.
Singleton gets it to Perez. Hands it back to Singleton. He has been as advertised. He is very smooth. Perez with a spin move. Carter Smith, great defense, stayed right in front of Perez, and his bank shot no good. Rebound off to the Tornadoes. Morrison going to try a 3 from deep, no good. Rebound to the Vikings. And I'm sure Cole Smith doesn't mind that one, because that was an in-rhythm transition 3.
That's a good look.
That's a good look.
And nobody on him.
That is a good look. So
I'll take that every day of the week.
Just a missed shot. Singleton now on offense. Bennett and Knowlton trap him. And again, another really soft call. And that's going to go on Bennett. His first foul.
It's starting to become a little bit more noticeable, Dave, too, because on the other end here, it's not being called.
That was, again, a very soft call. And again, on this end, there's a lot more contact right here in front of us. Academy with the basketball, though. They get it to Perez. He traveled, but they didn't call it. Now on the right wing, that was a player we will name later, Ryan Coates. Shot up, no good, but the rebound falls right to the Vikings, and they get it to Singleton. One of the few offensive rebounds they've got here in the first half. And there comes a tip from behind. A great play there by Knowlton. He got the tip from behind, and he gets the layup. Gray Knowlton with the steal and the 2, and he draws it back within 4, 19-15. Great play from Knowlton on the defense, and it turns into offense.
By the way, Ryan Coates in at point guard for Academy, just a freshman.
Yeah, he looks very young, too.
He does.
He gets a crossover move, though, pulls up. Bennett stays in front of him. Nice quick handles on him, and they double team, and they get rid of it, and they're going to call a charge. Carter Smith, I will say that was questionable position.
I'm going to just say it's a play on. I don't think there was a whole lot of contact made.
Yeah.
It was a good showcase there by Smith to get the turnover, but I just think there wasn't a whole lot of contact either way. Let's just play on there, but nonetheless, West Muskingum, they'll take it.
Well, we said they'd call a couple soft ones, and that one went in favor of the Tornadoes.
Yeah. Well, they needed that one, and they deserved that one.
I would say questionable position, but he did. There was some contact there, so we'll take that one if you're the Tornadoes. Morrison has it on the right wing. He gets down the lane. His left-handed layup is blocked by the 6'8" Zumberge. They get the rebound, and Noah Morrison knocks it out of bounds.
Now that's a 6'8" basketball play right there.
Yes.
In the MVL, on a normal night, that's a layup off the glass in.
That's a layup, and it's going to be a score, but Zumberge comes over, times it up, and gets the block. 19-15 now, a minute and a half to play in this first half.
And that's not a knock on the MVL. That's just how big this young man is.
He is large, and he gets it to him down low. Zumberge uncontested for his first bucket of the game. 21-15, Academy by 6. 1:18 left until halftime. Morrison in a corner with 2 other West End players. They got to balance the floor a little better, and they do. Morrison pulls up, gets rid of it back to Bennett in the middle of the floor. They tried to get it to Porter, and he's going to be fouled from behind. That's going to go on the young freshman.
Well, Porter who's 6 foot, has a decisive height advantage over the young freshman who is only 5'7". So good move there by West M.
Coates with his first foul. West M with possession, skips it into the corner to Cade Porter. Back to Morrison, his three-pointer, no good. Rebound ran down by Gray Knowlton. Again, Gray making a great impact on the game as he just came in off the bench. Shot from Cade Porter, ball comes right to Mike Snively. Good catch, Mike Snively.
I almost shot it.
You almost shot it from here. It would have been an air ball, I'm pretty confident. West M keeps it. Gray Knowlton right in front of us will inbound it. Mike Snively with the good hands here from the broadcast booth position here on the court at UD Arena.
Did you notice the one hand I caught it with? It's just one hand. That's on the other.
I was so impressed. Brett, what'd you think? It was impressive, wasn't it?
Hey, it was a good save.
There's a steal from Academy and a nice move underneath by Charlie Ruby. He gets his his second basket of the game. He's got 5 points, 2 buckets, and a free throw. 23-15. Cade Porter to the rim, lays it up, no good. Carter Smith, offensive board.
That's strong by Carter Smith.
He gets fouled. Good work from Carter Smith. He's going to go to the line. Zumberge fouls him. Boy, just impressive work from Carter Smith against the much taller Zumberge.
And a quick jumper.
But that's exactly right. I was just going to say that. Carter Smith just really quick off the floor.
First free throws for West M.
And it's
at the end of the half.
The first Kemp Insurance Agency free throws for West Muskingum goes to Carter Smith, and his first one is off.
Smith just a 60% free throw shooter.
He'll go to the free throw line for the second one. 23-15 with 3.7 seconds left here in the first half. Smith eyes the rim. Another dribble. And his shot is up, and this time is good. He goes 1 for 2. 23-16, 3.7 seconds. Singleton trying to make something happen. His shot and almost goes from the logo. But that ends our first half. Columbus Academy 23, West Muskingum 16. We'll be back after these messages. High school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
At Rent to Own, you can choose from 3 great coupon offers this month. $10 pays your first week, $40 pays your first month, or 200 days, same as cash. Wow! Deals like a Medea laundry pair for only $20 per week. 75-inch Hisense TV with Fire TV Smart Streaming for only $15 per week. A set of new tires starting at $16 per week and more. Choose your product, choose your deal only at Rent to Own. Shop in store or online at r2o.com.
Losing someone you love changes everything. At Graham Law, we can help you navigate the challenges of a wrongful death case by providing the emotional and legal support you need so you can focus on healing. With offices in Zanesville and Cambridge and virtual meetings available across Ohio, we are here to help during this difficult time. Graham Law, your personal injury firm.
With electric and natural gas prices jumping higher, every business should make sure they're not paying too much for energy. That's where RD Energy can help. As a local chamber member, RD Energy helps businesses review their electric and natural gas supply rates and find opportunities to reduce utility costs. They'll provide your business a free energy supply checkup and offer smart solutions to help lower your utility bills. Call RD Energy today at 740-321-1075. That's 740-321-1075. RD Energy, helping local businesses take control of their energy costs. And from RD Energy, go Tornadoes.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk-In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk-In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, all well.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Customize your ride with Custom Vehicles of Zanesville. Since 1976, we've been Zanesville's trusted local experts in auto, marine, and off-road accessory installation. From rhino-lined beds and durable floor liners to lift kits, lighting, tonneau covers, and stereo systems, our skilled team offers professional installation, competitive pricing, and fast delivery. Built to order for your lifestyle, our knowledgeable technicians turn your ideas into reality. With a reputation for friendly service, quality work, and quick turnaround, expect exceptional results every time. Ready to upgrade? Call or visit Custom Vehicles today.
Halftime here at UD Arena in this Division 5 state semifinal. West Muskingum trails Columbus Academy by 7. It's 23-16. And Mike, we both kind of had the feeling that the score should be a little closer. Mike, West Ham's played pretty well.
They've played them well. They've actually out-rebounded Columbus Academy. And the one area where West Ham has really struggled, they're just 1 of 9 from three-point range. And of those 8 misses, 3 of them weren't even close. They were air balls. I mean, they weren't even close to the rim. But, yeah, Dave, it definitely does feel like it should be closer than a 7-point lead. But still in striking distance are the Tornadoes.
Well, the rebounding, and, that's one of those, we always said that rebounding is effort-related. And, it's one of those that West Ham, they're really getting after it on the glass. And, they've got to, because they're just so much smaller across the front than is Columbus Academy. So, kudos to them. And again, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And right now the fight in the dog has been West Ham's way on the boards.
It definitely has. If they would just shoot the ball better, and that was one of our keys, TK Auto Service keys to the game, to shoot the ball better. Right now they just aren't shooting it well enough.
Not shooting it well enough, and they haven't really connected from deep. I'm looking here. They've got one, that very first bucket of the game for West Muskingum was a 3 from Tavin Bennett. And they have not connected from deep since.
Just 1 of 4.
And, they've had a couple looks at it, a couple really good looks, but they just have not connected from deep.
Similar to yesterday's game we saw with Maysville, 1 of 3 was Wyoming.
And,
and the one shot was that one crazy one at the end of the third quarter. That was the only one that went in.
It was the crazy one at the end that somehow was counted, even though they waved it off, but then counted it anyway. And then I've seen some pictures, of course, with the kid with the ball and it's still in his hands,
the
red on the.
That was a big momentum. How about the Columbus Academy wasting no time in the locker room? They're already out here sitting on the bench and ready for the second half.
Well, they had a little bit of momentum. They want to keep playing, so I get that. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here at the halftime and get ready for the second half from UD Arena. This is high school basketball on AVC Sports.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
Need help finding a job or recruiting reliable workers? Action Total Staffing is your trusted local staffing partner. We work hard to connect skilled candidates with employers across southeastern Ohio. Action Total Staffing provides industrial, administrative, temp to hire, direct hire, and seasonal staffing solutions. Since 1994, our staff has offered personalized screenings and in-person interviews to match top talent with great opportunities. Visit our Zanesville location to launch your next chapter with Action Total Staffing.
Looking for more than just a night out? Kickin' Axe delivers more than axe throwing. It's your new go-to spot for fun, food, and entertainment. Enjoy our full-service bar, brand new bourbon bar, free pool, darts, and shuffleboard. Catch live music every Saturday night and bring your crew for an unforgettable time. We're open Thursday 4 to 10, Fridays and Saturdays 4 to 12. Visit us at 970 Linden Avenue in Zanesville and call 740-487-0007 and plan your night at Kickin' Axe today. Whether you're celebrating or relaxing, Kickin' Axe has something for everyone all weekend long.
It's halftime here at UD Arena. West M trailing by 7. It's 23-16, Columbus Academy in front. 10 points for Columbus Academy in the first quarter. They were up 1 at the end of that first quarter. They scored the last 5 to take a 10-9 lead. And then they've extended that lead to 23-16 here at halftime. It's our Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update. For Columbus Academy, Charlie Ruby has 5 points. Jason Singleton has 12. Will Bundy with 2. Mitch Zumberge with 2. Ray Perez with 2. And I think it's very telling to me they have such an advantage with Zumberge and Perez inside, and those two each have 1 basket, Mike, and that's it.
I don't think they utilize them quite enough, but that's why I'm sitting here broadcasting the game and not coaching the state semifinal.
For West Muskingum, Cade Porter with 4. Kyle Porter with 2. Gray Knowlton with 3. Tavin Bennett with 3, and Carter Smith with 3. And the big stat here for West M, Kyle Porter has 3 personal fouls here in this first half of action. That's why we saw a lot more of Knowlton there in that second quarter, Mike. So what's the West M got to do here, Mike? We got 1:15 left here in this half. What do they need to do here in this second half?
2 things. One, we discussed, they just have to put the ball in the basket, especially from three-point range, because they've been getting some decent looks. And the other thing is they can't have the costly turnovers that lead to baskets going the other way. And the biggest run that Academy went on was because of turnovers committed by West M, and they went on a 10-0 run and led by as much as got this thing up to 8. But, there's a time West M led by 7 with 3:18 left in the first quarter.
Right.
West M was up 7.
Yep, that was the biggest lead of the game for them. So they need a return to, let's say, putting the ball in the bucket would help them immensely here in this second half. They're going to have to connect from deep, connect on some Allen Hunter State Farm threes. If you're Columbus Academy, I think I'd try to find a way to get Perez and Zumberge a little bit more involved. They have a decided advantage on the interior. But Carter Smith's done a great job using his athleticism to kind of balance that out. So be an interesting second half as we get ready to go here as the clock winds down and we end our halftime.
Well, obviously, the big equalizer's been Jason Singleton, but they forced Jason Singleton into 3 turnovers, so kudos to the Tornadoes. Crowd's up on their feet again, getting ready for the second half here.
West M will get that first possession of the second half as they try to cut into this 7-point deficit. Noah Morrison to trigger it. He's going to try to get it inbounds to Cade Porter, and he does, and they come on a trap immediately, and they almost got a steal. But good ball movement from West M. Back to Kyle Porter. His three-pointer on the way, no good, off the front iron. And there was a great job from Carter Smith keeping it alive. Knocked it right to Tavin Bennett, and Tavin Bennett, he gets the bucket.
Good start there by the blue and gold.
Tavin Bennett's got 5 now for West M. Run a little elevator screen there for Ruby, but he can't get the shot off, and they get it down low to Perez, who back to Zumberge at the high post. Zumberge gets his own rebound, and he gets it back in deep. And at 6'8", you're going to score when you get it that deep, and he's got 4 points.
And limit offensive rebounds, point number 3.
Well, it went right back to him there, and Tavin Bennett takes it to him. Little Kobe move on the fadeaway, and Tavin can't get that one to go, and the rebound goes to the Vikings. And Singleton walks it up the floor for Columbus Academy. Left side now. Back out on top to Bundy. Bundy to Ruby. Ruby penetrates. It's tipped away and goes right to Tavin Bennett. There's a turnover, a steal by West M. Cade Porter up the left side of the floor. Gets it back to Kyle Porter. Kyle's three. Deep and good. Kyle Porter, his first Allen Hunter State Farm three of the game. And he draws his team to within 4. It's 25-21, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Tornado.
West Dem needs a stop here defensively and go back down and bang another three.
Perez inside, strong move. Carter Smith off his feet, comes down, and
we can have two guys hurt here, Smith being one and Perez being the other.
That's a big boy collision between Carter Smith and Ray Perez.
And,
wow.
Carter Smith, I believe, hit his head and came down on his knees. So that was a collision. You're exactly right. He hit the floor very hard.
Carter struggling, and I think
the referees are going to have to check him out.
They're going to have to talk to him, and I think he's going to try to shake it off and stay in. Boy,
I mean, he's
that was a collision between Perez and Tavin Bennett, and that first free throw, that Kemp Insurance Agency free throw, is no good for Perez.
I'm surprised they're not checking Smith for a concussion.
All right, Carter goes back in and gets into a rebounding spot against Zumberge, and the second free throw is good for Perez, his 3rd point of the game.
Smith gets up so high, so you can imagine that fall.
Yeah. 26-21, Academy with a 5-point lead over West M. Backdoor cut by Kyle Porter. Caught it, but then threw it away. Singleton on the run. He's going to go to the rim, but he dumps it off to Perez. His left-handed layup, good. And again, there's a turnover leading to a bucket for Academy. That live ball turnover, and you get such a good player in the open floor that Singleton is. You get him some space to operate, and he is deadly.
West Dem still needs to attack.
Bennett doing so. Gets up against Zumberge, and Zumberge just blocks it. Here comes Singleton on the run again. They throw it back to Singleton, and it's an alley-oop dunk for Singleton. And there, as they inbound it quickly, a foul. That's going to go on number 2, Ruby, as he runs into Kyle Porter.
Singleton's dunk, his elbows were above the rim, Dave. Elbows.
Yes.
Columbus Academy has made their last 3 shot attempts. They're on a big run here, up 9, their biggest lead of the game.
To be honest, the pass almost went in. He really didn't have to do much to get the dunk to go down. But
he almost overjumped it. Is that a word? Is that a phrase?
Overjumped it. West Em, another turnover now on the West Em part. Cade Porter trying to get it to Kyle, and it goes out of bounds. Now Columbus Academy with a 9-point lead in the basketball back, trying to extend their lead to double digits, would be the first time in the game.
Coach Smith cheering on his defense.
Singleton trapped and fouled right in front of our broadcast spot. That foul is going to go on number 2, Cade Porter, his second. If Singleton would have fallen, he'd have been right in our lap, Mike.
Right in our lap, but really good call by the official. No-brainer.
Academy with the basketball. They're throwing a backdoor alley-oop to Singleton, and he does another dunk. Him showing exactly what he can do with his offensive abilities. And there's going to be a full timeout, a Zemba Company's full timeout. We'll take a timeout. Columbus Academy 32, West Muskingum 21.
How long has that honey-do list been sitting on the kitchen counter? Call Dale at Beeline Home Service and start checking those projects off the list. From handyman repairs and remodeling projects to professional house washing, Dale helps homeowners take care of the jobs that keep getting pushed to tomorrow. Serving Zanesville and nearby communities, Beeline Home Service makes home projects simple and stress-free. Spend less time worrying about repairs and more time enjoying your home. Beeline Home Service, helping you with the honey-do list. Visit BeelineHomeservice.com today to request your free estimate.
Hi, I'm Kathy Rippey with Primrose Retirement Community. At Primrose, we have taken into account each and every detail that makes retirement wonderful and made it into a beautiful building. The staff and residents at Primrose invite you to visit and see for yourself what we have to offer for you and your loved ones. Call Primrose to schedule your tour today at 740-450-1100.
Third quarter action here at UD Arena. Columbus Academy off to their biggest lead of the game. It's 32-21. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Courtesy of a couple of dunks here from Singleton off lob passes from his teammates. Mike pointed out he didn't have to do much. He just had to go up and kind of control it because the passes were so good.
So close to the rim.
Yep. Cade Porter on the drive, spin, left-handed shot, and it goes. Cade Porter with his 6-point, much-needed bucket for the Tornadoes. 32-23.
Big basket there by Porter. Tornadoes definitely needed that one. Shot in the arm.
Zumberge has it, hands it to Singleton. There's Perez underneath, blocked by Kyle Porter, and that's going to be his 4th foul. As they call the foul, he's not happy.
I'm not real happy with that call either, Dave.
That looked pretty clean, didn't
Sometimes officials anticipate that the smaller guy, in order to block the shot, has to foul him, and I think that's what they did there.
Perez back at the free throw line for Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and he misses the first one.
Ball doesn't lie.
Score stays 32-23. Perez now 1 of 3 from the line.
He stands about 6 inches behind the free throw line when he shoots it.
His second free throw rattles in is good. He's 2 for 4 from the line.
11 free throw attempts for Academy, 2 for West End.
Tavin Bennett with the basketball, guarded by Zumberge, a long way from the bucket. Bennett trying to find some space in the lane, now kicks it out to Carter Smith. Smith to Morrison. Morrison, left-handed dribble, knocked away from him, goes back to him. He gets it to Cade Porter underneath, finds a cutting Gray Knowlton. Knowlton shot no good. Rebound off to Perez of the Vikings. Good look at it from Knowlton, just couldn't get it to go.
A lot of good ball movement within a 10-foot square foot area, but just could not get it to go like you said.
Singleton now with the ball for Academy. On the right side of the floor, gets it to Perez on the baseline. Perez tries to work against Bennett. His spin move, no good. But there's the 6'8 Zumberge to get the offensive rebound and get it back in. And that was a very nice move from somebody that's 6'5", 245, Mike.
And a really good finish there by Zumberge.
Bennett with space. His 3, no good. But the rebound off to Kyle Porter, or Cade Porter. His left-handed putback, no good. Carter Smith's rebound and his putback, no good. Here comes Singleton for Academy, 1 against 3. He's going to pull it back as his team now up 12, 35-23 with 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Singleton, left-handed drive, he pulls up, finds Perez. Perez trying to get some space inside, and there's Singleton on an offensive rebound putback.
We got a shoe off.
He's got 18. Singleton showing his athleticism again.
And leadership. He directs traffic while he's out there.
Yep.
He directed Perez that time. You got to roll, man, and he did. And then he cleaned up the mess for Perez, laying it back in.
Singleton now with 18, 6 in the quarter. A little full court pressure from Columbus Academy. Morrison into the front court now, gets it to Tavin Bennett. Bennett working against Zumberge, left-handed drive, his shot no good, and a rebound off to Perez. And here comes Columbus Academy. On the attack with a 14-point lead, it's 37-23. Zumberge on the right side. Now to Bundy. Ruby has it out top. Now to Singleton. Make no mistake, this is Jason Singleton's team. He runs everything for this outfit.
No doubt. Looks like they're going to run some clock now.
Singleton down the lane, and you can't stop that one. That's just a great offensive move and finish from Singleton. He's got 20. And his team now with a 16-point lead. It's 39-23.
Academy offensively has been very efficient in this third quarter.
Knowlton. And that's going to be a hand check. And Ruby's incredulous because he's been able to do that.
But you know, Dave, 20 years ago, that's a foul every time.
Right, exactly.
Today's game has changed, and people don't understand how that's not a foul.
Morrison with the basketball, checked by Singleton. Bennett down the lane, goes in against Ruby and Perez, and he's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. And that's going to go on Perez, his first foul of the game.
Bennett 67% at the line.
Bennett will shoot a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws here.
Got a little injury timeout here. They're going to check on number 14, Will Bundy. Tishkoff is going to check in, Michael Tishkoff.
Bennett gets the first free throw to go. 39-24.
2 for 3 from the line for West M.
Bennett with the second free throw on the way here with 1:52 to play in the third quarter. Bennett's free throw. Good rotation. He gets it to go. He's got 7 now for West Muskingum. Singleton walks the ball up. No hurry. This team has a 14-point lead, and they've got just really efficient offense running right now, so they're going to not get in a hurry and try to get another good look at it. Ruby drives down the lane. His scoop shot almost blocked by Carter Smith, but it finds a space and goes up and in. And Ruby now has 7 for Academy.
How about 9 of 11 shooting in this quarter for Academy? 9 of 11, pretty good.
Morrison gets it to Cade Porter. Cade trying to get some space. He gets in the lane. His little jump hook, no good. He gets his own rebound, though, after it was tipped. He's trying to find somewhere to go with it. He kicks it out to Knowlton, who gets it to Bennett in the corner. His 3, good. Tavin Bennett connects with an Allen Hunter State Farm 3 and cuts the lead to 13. It's 41-28 in favor of the Vikings. Singleton walks it up again. They come out with a little trap. They get it out of the trap. Zumberge has it in the corner. Now back to Singleton in front. They're going to try to trap him and make him get rid of it. And he does. Over to Ruby. Ruby gets it down low. Shot blocked by Carter Smith. Good play by Carter. Here comes the Tornadoes on the run. They get it ahead to Knowlton. Knowlton's layup, no good. Singleton was trying to block it. I think Knowlton had him in the corner of his eye.
Definitely added another element to that layup.
We saw that happen to Sandusky Perkins yesterday in the first game we watched. Boy, Glenville just made it tough on them on every shot inside, and they couldn't. And there's another block from Carter Smith as Perez went to the rim. Shot at the horn from Morrison from just inside half court is no good. That ends the third quarter. Columbus Academy 41, West M 28. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on ABC Sports.
Park National Bank knows that when you buy your first home, it's the little things that mean the most.
I always love to hear my son say, "Mom, I don't ever want to move. I want to stay here forever." It's all for him.
What means a lot to you means a lot to us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Park National Bank, you'll find bankers who take the time to listen to you and make your financial goals their top priority. Want more out of your banking relationship? It's time to talk to Park National Bank. Call, visit, or go online to get the conversation started. Member FDIC.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Fourth quarter ready to get underway here from UD Arena. The Columbus Academy Vikings with a 41-28 lead. 41-28, I got to get that correct, over the West Muskingum Tornadoes as we start this fourth quarter. And the West M fans come to their feet here in the arena. And if they're going to make hay, Mike, they got to do it right now because they've got some subs in the game.
Academy may trap maybe the young freshman out here for Columbus Academy, but
Coates back in, yep.
Academy shot it well that quarter, 61%.
Coates has it, gets it to Ruby, now back to Singleton. That's where they want the basketball. West M sends a trap his direction. They get out of the trap. Ruby's got it down the lane. His layup is good. Ruby now with 9 points for Academy. Knowlton down the lane. He's stopped by Coates. Gets it to Cade Porter. His jump shot in the lane, no good. Singleton snabs the rebound and gets it to Coates. Coates out of a trap. They've got numbers. They get it to Perez. Perez powers his way to the basket, no good. Carter Smith with the rebound, and he's fouled. Good play by Carter Smith. I think Carter is deceiving to those guys.
I agree.
They don't think he can get up with him, and he does.
I agree. He I mean, so high up in the air. Is he a high jumper, I wonder, in the spring?
I don't know, but boy, he should be. Here comes Morrison in a hurry. Gets it back. His baseline drive. Now to Cade Porter. Cade in the lane. Lots of contact, no call, and the ball is loose. Singleton has it. It's behind the back. Oh, it's tipped away and almost stolen, but he gets control back down the lane. Singleton. And they're going to give him 2 free throws.
Well, he got fouled 3 different times, Dave, on that play, so we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt there and send him to the line for 2.
That was on Cade Porter, and Singleton will go to the line.
He's 5 for 5.
With 2 Kemp Insurance Agency free throws.
6 for 6 now.
And that's 21 points now for Mr. Singleton.
Not flashy, Dave, just solid.
Second free throw. Rattles in, it's good.
That's his first free throw that's hit the rim.
45-28 now. Academy by 17. Tavin Bennett with the basketball. Tries to work against Singleton, gets down the lane, has to pick it up, gets it to Knowlton. Knowlton down the lane against Singleton. His shot up, no good. Rebound to Perez. And Mr. Singleton just going to be walking it up the floor. He's not in a big hurry. His team up 17 with 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Coates now to Ruby. Ruby loses control, but he picks it back up, gets it back to Coates. Your chance to trap Coates is out there at half court. He has a nice bounce pass to Perez, and Perez powers it up and in through a foul on Carter Smith. Perez at the free throw line to complete the and one. It's a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw for him.
Now we're starting to see the academy size and strength starting to wear on this Tornado squad.
It's 47-28. Perez with a free throw to push the lead to 20, and he does. 48-28. Knowlton back to Kyle Porter. His jump shot from the lane, good. Kyle Porter. Kyle been battling some foul trouble the whole game. He's got 4, but he's back in there right now.
Full court pressure by the Tornadoes.
And Singleton gets it to Perez. Perez to Coates on the right side. They try to trap, but they can't get it done. There's a tip from Knowlton, but goes right to Coates. Coates back to Singleton. They trap him, make him get rid of it. Coates has it. Now on the right wing, Perez has it at the free throw line. Now they come to try to trap him. There was a good backdoor cut from Dunkel. They just didn't see him. And again, West Ham trapping all over the floor, trying to get a turnover, and Academy just playing keep away. Dunkel, lefty jump shot from the baseline is good. His first bucket of the game.
Largest lead, Dave.
Kyle Porter trying to work against defense, gets it to Carter Smith, and Carter Smith connects.
Coach Cole Smith will call a timeout.
Cole takes a timeout. It's a 30-second Zimba Company's timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Carter Smith connecting there on that jump shot. And it's 50-32. Brett, you can take this opportunity to run through some of the sponsors while we're doing this.
I absolutely can.
There you go.
Thank you for pitching it back my way.
Let's go, birthday boy.
Some of our sponsors allowing us to be here. The Division 5 state semifinal from UD Arena. Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Owell Behavioral Health Services, Village Hardware and Rental, Kick and Axe, Graham and Graham Law, St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store, Great Clips, Rivergate Medical, Action Total Staffing, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative, Primrose Retirement Communities, Kokonis Furniture, along with Timber Run Gardens.
Thank you, Brett Klein. Fourth quarter resumes, 5:07 to play. Columbus Academy on their way to another state championship appearance as they lead West Muskingum 50-32 with just over 5 minutes left to play. And there's West Ham causing a turnover right on the inbounds play. They tried to get it to the freshman Coates, And good defensive pressure there from Kyle Porter, and he knocked it right off his foot and out of bounds. Back to the Tornadoes.
6th turnover by Academy.
West M taking it out underneath their own bucket. They get it to Kyle Porter, and his three is off the mark, and the rebound by Singleton. And Cade Porter almost took it from him, but Singleton now on the run in the open floor, and he is dangerous there. And the shot was missed, but Singleton skies up and tips it in. He found Dunkel for a layup. Dunkel missed it, but boy, Singleton went up and tipped it in. Another just athletic play from Singleton.
Lost the offensive rebound, or assist, but got the offensive rebound.
A 3-ball on the right wing from West M is going to be an air ball. That was from Preston Farrell. And it goes out of bounds off of West Muskingum. And again, full court pressure from the Tornadoes, trying to create something here. And they do get a turnover, and there's Cade Porter, and he's fouled. As he laid it in, he's going to get a chance for the three-point play. Just not a good foul if you're Academy, because,
no.
I mean, he's under the rim. You can't.
Very much so under the rim. Almost caused some injury for both players.
And we're going to have a full timeout from Columbus Academy here on the Zemba Company's full timeout. We'll take a full timeout too. Columbus Academy 52, West M 34.
If you're having any problems with your heating system, you want someone who will be there right away to help. This is Russ Abels. At Abels, we provide emergency service for any brand of heating cooling system 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call us. We promise to get you up and running quickly and professionally. And if you ever need a replacement, we'll help you save energy and money with a new high-efficiency system, and we will do a flawless installation. If you need help with your heating, call Abels.
Good luck to the West Muskingum boys high school basketball team in the tournament today from Bridget T-Tac and the entire Attain Wealth Partners team. We support West Muskingum and wish you the best of luck today. Go Tornadoes!
Fourth quarter continues here from UD Arena. West M trailing Columbus Academy 52-34. We've got 4 minutes, 25 seconds left. And barring a miracle that I do not see, it's going to be Columbus Academy advancing to the second straight Division V state championship game. Cade Porter at the free throw line, a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw to try to complete an old school three-point play as he was fouled on his layup.
78% free throw shooter, Cade Porter.
Cade's free throw is good. He's got 9 points. And I think they might have got away with a little turnover there.
Stepped across the line.
Stepped across the line, but was not called.
Right in front of the West Muskingum crowd.
They saw it. Singleton with the basketball. Throws it out of the trap. When they come to trap him, he can just see over it.
It helps when you're 6'4".
6'4" and athletic. They get it into Perez, who tries to scoop it over to Zumberge, and he couldn't catch it. He's got it, but he gets it back to Singleton. I'm sure it was a point of their timeout that they needed to be very, very patient down there. And they have Zumberge down there by himself, but covered up finally. Morrison almost got a steal on that pass back to Singleton, but there's going to be a foul. And I think they're going to call that one on Morrison.
Kyle Porter.
Well, Kyle Porter just fouled out of the game if it's on Kyle, and it is.
So Kyle Porter, the senior, fouled out of what could be his last high school basketball game. Kyle had a heck of a season.
Singleton gets it on the inbounds pass. And right on the big UD logo at half court. And they're going to come and trap him again, but he gets out of it, but turns it over. Good play, and they're going to call a foul on Perez. That's a good call. Yes, he traveled, but it's because Perez bumped him.
Correct. I think Singleton got fouled out here near half court before that even happened.
And here comes the Tornadoes with the ball trailing 52-35. Cade Porter, left-hand dribble, gets it out. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, Noah Morrison's got it. Tavin Bennett now has his hands on it. Gets Morrison on the left wing, no good. His three, but here's another offensive board for the Tornadoes. Bennett going to try another three, no good. It was short. Academy finally with the rebound. They trap, and they're going to be a foul called on that. There's going to be a technical foul, yep.
Easy call there. Technical foul's going to go on Charles Ruby, who pushed Cade Porter right after the whistle.
And he's got the palms up, but son, you pushed him. You pushed him after the whistle, and
that's going to get both crowds involved a little bit.
Both crowds a little bit involved on that.
Noah Morrison will go to the line to shoot these techs. He's 76% free throw shooter. Yeah, Ruby did that right in front of everybody.
I mean, it was very, and he is with the incredulous palms up, but he pushed him.
With two hands.
Morrison will go to the free throw line. It's Kemp Insurance Agency technical free throws, and his first one is good. Noah's first point of the game.
5 for 6, West Em from the line.
Morrison will take another free throw here. It's 52-36. And a second free throw also good, 52-37. So a 15-point lead now for Columbus Academy, and West Em gets the basketball.
West Em go down here and knock down a three. Gets interesting.
Morrison with the basketball to Tavin Bennett on the right side, being guarded by Zumberge. They screen for him and roll, but no space there for Tavin. He finally tries to create something. He's going to get fouled by Perez as he goes to the rim. Tavin Bennett will go to the free throw line now.
Feel a little frustration coming from the Vikings with their body language.
Again, when they have the palms up, that's the body language that's not good. You don't like seeing that, and that's two straight players they've called fouls on. They had the palms up, and Tavin Bennett back at the free throw line for a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and his first one is good.
You know, I wouldn't have expected West Em to be in the double bonus before Columbus Academy.
That's a good point, Brett. Bennett 4 for 4 from the line after that make.
And it's 52-39. It was 20. Now it's down to 13. And there's almost a turnover. Again, Zumberge has it. He's cut off. He kicks it out to Ruby. Ruby now back to Singleton. I think that's where they want the basketball. They want it in Singleton's hands. They trap. He gets it to Zumberge down low, and Zumberge jumps it in. 6'8" gets it that deep. He's going to score, Mike.
The advice I would have is go for the ball in that situation when it's low.
Tavin Bennett will try for three from deep, and he connects on an Allen Hunter State Farm three. And there's a full timeout from the Zimba Companies. We'll come back for more fourth quarter action. High school basketball on ABC Sports.
Looking for personalized, high-quality healthcare in Zanesville? At Rivergate Medical, we make your health our priority. Whether you're interested in weight loss solutions, primary care, Botox and fillers, IV hydration, or advanced skin treatments like microneedling and laser services, we're here to help you look and feel your best. Skip the long waits and experience care that's focused on you. Rivergate Medical is now accepting new patients. Call today or stop by to learn more. Rivergate Medical, where modern care meets a personal touch, right here in Zanesville.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit deanortho.com for more info. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Fourth quarter here at UD Arena, Columbus Academy leading West Muskingum 54-42. It was a 20-point game about 2 minutes ago, and all of a sudden it's down to 12 as Columbus Academy will inbound the ball against full court pressure from the Tornadoes.
Tornadoes just hanging around.
They trap Singleton in the corner, but he gets it to Bundy. Bundy now back to Singleton. He brings it up into the half court. They come and trap with Tavin Bennett. He gets it to Perez at the high post. Almost a steal from Tavin and almost a travel as well. And they're going to come and try to trap Singleton again. He gets out of it, gets it to Bundy on the left side. And there's a nice play by Morrison. He got his hands on it. Perez almost jumped into our broadcast position, and I would have been in trouble if that happened.
You?
Singleton now down the lane. His jump shot no good. Rebound tipped away by Carter Smith.
That's going to stay possession Vikings.
Goes out of bounds off Carter Smith. Good. He was just trying to make sure that Perez didn't get it. Perez had better position, and Carter just tipped it away. That's probably a good play on his part.
They've taken
Ruby.
33 seconds off the clock, though.
They get it to the high post to Perez. Perez down the lane. Carter Smith tries to block it, but he does miss the layup. And here comes the Tornadoes. Bennett, left wing, his three. No good. Rebound off to Singleton. Boy, if that would have gone, it would have really got interesting in this last minute 12. But instead, Singleton goes down the lane, and he is blocked but fouled by Carter Smith. That's a good call. Carter Smith fouled him. Singleton will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 Kemp Insurance Agency free throws.
Singleton's perfect tonight at the line.
And he's got 24 for his team with a chance to add to that total. Singleton, a finalist for Mr. Basketball, as was Gator Nichols from Maysville. Mike gave him the voodoo. He said he was perfect from the line, and of course he missed that first Kemp Insurance Agency free throw.
Just a slight smirk from a Homer announcer today.
Mike proud of himself. I'm proud of him that he didn't mention that at one time they were 6 of 7 from the line. I'm so glad he didn't mention that too. Singleton misses a pair, and here come the Tornadoes on the run. Bennett's going to try another 3, and it's no good. Rebound, fought for, and corralled by West M. 3 ball on the way from the corner, no good, and they're going to call a foul on the rebound, I believe. It was Preston Farrell, I think they're going to call the foul on. Yep, trying to get offensive rebounding position. Instead, it's a foul, and we're going to walk to the other end and shoot free throws. Ruby will go to the line.
West End had good looks. They had 3 good looks at it from three-point range, and they just couldn't get any of them to fall.
54-42. There's 52.9 seconds left. Charlie Ruby at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws, and it's no good. That first Kemp Insurance Agency free throw off the mark. Academy's missed their last 3.
Correct.
After the Mike Snively voodoo.
We are a Zanesville radio station today.
And his second free throw is good. 55-42. Clock moving now, 50 seconds to play. Knowlton down the lane. His little runner in the lane, no good. Rebound to Cade Porter, though. And he lost control of it. Now Columbus Academy has it. Singleton's got it. And he's into the front court. Splits the defenders, and he lays it up. Tough rebound, or tough bucket, and he gets it to go. Singleton fouled on his way to the bucket, but he gets it to go. And he goes back to the free throw line for a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw here with 34 seconds left.
Closing in on a double-double. Singleton, one of the better players I've had a chance to broadcast.
And he misses the free throw. Mike Snively voodooed him earlier, and now he hasn't made a free throw since. 57-42. Bennett trying to get some space against Zumberge, and it just couldn't get it done, but the rebound was lost. Went right to Tavin. He laid it up and in. 57-44, and there's a timeout from West Muskingum with 19 seconds left. It's full. We'll take a quick break here, too. High school basketball on ABC Sports.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for going to Great Clips for a haircut." The skilled stylists at Great Clips salons do millions of haircuts a year, but with Clip Notes, they save every detail of your hair, including the secret to taming that cowlick. Oh, and if your wallet could talk, it'd say the price looks pretty great, too. Isn't it nice when everyone's happy? For the haircut you love for less, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Looking for a career with growth and great benefits? Quanix IG Systems is now hiring maintenance and production operators for second and third shifts at our Cambridge facility, 800 Cochrane Avenue. Join a team where your work matters and your future is supported. We offer competitive pay with bonus potential, 401k, medical, dental, and vision plans, on-site healthcare, employer-paid disability, life insurance, and tuition support for continued education. Apply today at www.quanix.com/careers and become part of something bigger.
The waning seconds here of this basketball game. It's 57-44. Columbus Academy leads West Muskingum. 19 and a half seconds left on the clock. Columbus Academy subbing a couple people in and out here as they're going to go against full court pressure again from the Tornadoes. Tornadoes with 5 new faces on the floor as well. They get it in bounds to Coates. Coates working up the floor, gets it into the front court, and they're going to call a foul. And I believe that's going to be on Braxton Brownrigg. It is, as he just checked into the game.
Luther Johnson about to check in for the West End Tornadoes.
Coates to the free throw line for Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. And his first one is good. His team now up 58-44, 14 seconds to play. Columbus Academy will advance to their second straight Division V championship game, and in Lutheran East, an interested group over here in the corner watching how it proceeds as they play Cincinnati Country Day here in the next game at UD Arena. The winner of that one will play Columbus Academy, and there's one last shot, no good. Rebound to Academy, and the clock is going to run out. And that is the end of this basketball game. Columbus Academy 59, West Muskingum 44. We'll be back to wrap everything up here from UD Arena.
If you need new furniture and new appliances for your home, and you need it now, there's one place that I know where you should go. If you need new furniture and new appliances for your home, and you need it now, there's one place that I know where you should go. It's Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture and Appliances on the Maysville Pike. They have a huge selection of new furniture and new appliances in stock every day. Just choose what you like, pay, we'll load it, and you can drive away. It'll be the best deal you ever made. Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture. We're not like other stores.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Something beautiful is growing, and it's closer than you think. Spring is just around the corner, and there's no better time to visit the newly renovated Timber Run Gardens, located on West Pike in Zanesville. Explore vibrant blooms, find the perfect plants for your home, and enjoy a fresh, inspiring space designed for every season. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just getting started, Timber Run Gardens has something for everyone. Stop by today on West Pike in Zanesville and see what's blooming. Timber Run Gardens, where something beautiful is always growing. Go Tornadoes!
Congratulations to the Maysville Panthers and the West Muskingum Tornadoes on punching your ticket to the state tournament. Your teamwork, dedication, and heart have been fun to watch this entire season, and you've made your entire community proud. We'll be cheering you on in Dayton. From all of us at Kokonas Furniture and Mattress First and Ashley Furniture Zanesville, we want to wish you the best of luck as you compete on the biggest stage. Bring the title back home, boys. Kokonas Furniture and Ashley Zanesville, your locally owned one-stop shop to bring comfort and style to your entire home.
Looking for great deals and amazing finds? Visit the St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores in Newark. Our stores are filled with quality clothing, shoes, furniture, home decor, and unique treasures arriving every day. When you shop or donate at St. Vincent de Paul, you're doing more than saving money. You're helping support neighbors in need right here in our community. Stop in and see us at 135 Wilson Street and 200 East Main Street in Newark. The St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. Great merchandise, great prices, and a mission that matters. And from all of us at St. Vincent de Paul, go Tornadoes.
Members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative love Southeast Ohio, where the hills roll, the roads are crooked, and the trees are plentiful. Keeping the lights on in our beautiful corner of the state is a challenge Guernsey Muskingum gladly accepts and works hard to accomplish. Safety and reliable electricity at a reasonable cost are always our top priorities. It's our way of keeping the lights on for all members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit deanortho.com for more info.
Good luck to the West Muskingum boys high school basketball team in the tournament today from Bridget T-Tac and the entire Attain Wealth Partners team. We support West Muskingum and wish you the best of luck today. Go Tornadoes!
There's something special about small town pride. And right now, all of Muskingum County is rallying behind two incredible teams, the Maysville Panthers and the West Muskingum Tornadoes, both headed to the Final Four. At Lee Pye and Associates Real Estate, we believe in supporting the moments that bring our community together. Good luck, boys. We're proud of you. Lee Pye and Associates Real Estate, committed to community, on and off the court.
Dave Hilliard, Mike Snively, Brett Klein back at UD Arena here, post-game part of our broadcast today. West Muskingum falls here in the state semifinals to Columbus Academy, 59-44. And, you know, West Muskingum, Mike, they fought till the bitter end of this one. I mean, they kept trying to find a way to claw them back in, but frankly, they just didn't really shoot it well enough today to get the job done.
Yeah, they did not shoot it well enough. Just 4 of 23 from three-point range and 16 of 55 overall. They just shot it at 29%. They did shoot the free throws well, though, Dave.
Yeah.
8 of 9, but just wasn't enough. The size and the strength and the athleticism caught up to West Muskingum, but my goodness, what a season by the Tornadoes.
A great season, and again, two teams from our area advancing to the state Final Four. Unfortunately, both of them falling here in the state semifinals, but just a great effort and a great representation. Both schools had a tremendous crowd support here this week.
Yeah, it was just a great, the MVL's been really strong the last several years. We thought this year was a down year for the MVL. My goodness, we got two teams in the Final Four, so from the same division in the MVL.
Yep, we had two teams, and of course, you know, John Glenn with a great season in the big school division. But, you know, I will say overall, Mike, the MVL as a whole was not that strong, except for those three top-feeding teams.
Correct.
Definitely.
That's true.
Just really wasn't that good of a year across the board in terms of depth for the conference. Columbus Academy jumped out to a 10-9 lead at the end of one. At halftime, they were up 7, 23-16. Extended that lead to 13 at the end of the third quarter, and then ended up with a 15-point victory over the West M Tornadoes. West M would never go away, Mike. They just kind of hung in there, but just couldn't quite get the scoring firepower enough to get where they needed to be in front, and they just couldn't get it done.
The energy was there from the Tornadoes.
Yes, very much so.
Sure. From the coaching staff to the bench to the players on the floor to the crowd.
Mike, we've got the stats in front of us provided by OHSAA, but I believe yours better because I know you were right on top of things. You give us some stats here to wrap this one up today.
Well, they're very comparable, so I'm just going to look off of these percentages here from the University of Dayton Arena stats. As I said earlier, West Muskingum just shot 16 of 55 for 29%, 4 of 23 for 17% from 3, 8 of 9 from the line. And for the victorious Columbus Academy Vikings, they were excellent shooting the ball tonight, 22 of 43, 51%, just shot 4 3-pointers. They made 1 for 25% and 14 of 21 from the line for 67%. Rebounding, the Vikings out-rebounded the Tornadoes 33-30, and the West Muskingum had 10 turnovers. Academy had 9 turnovers, and the biggest part of the game, the biggest lead was West Muskingum with 3:18 left in the first quarter. They led by 5, but Academy's biggest lead came in the fourth quarter with 6:18 left in the fourth. They led by 20. Second chance points, West Muskingum had 12, Academy had 9, but 10 fast break points, just 2 for West Muskingum. And that's where we end up with a Academy 59, West Muskingum 44 final.
For the victorious Columbus Academy Vikings, Charlie Ruby with 10, Ryan Coates with 2. Jason Singleton showed why he was a finalist for Mr. Basketball. He had 26 today. Dominic Dunkel with 2, Will Bundy with 2, Mitch Zumberge with 8, and Ray Perez with 9. That's a total of 59 for Academy. For the West M Tornadoes, Cade Porter with 9, Kyle Porter with 7, Gray Knowlton with 4, Tavin Bennett with 17 leading his team today, Noah Morrison with 2, and Carter Smith with 5. That's a total of 44. Our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game, Mike and I decided.
Tavin Bennett.
Tavin Bennett. He, with 17, he led West Muskingum today. And we also have our great clips, great play of the game. Of course, shout out to Shanika at the Maple Avenue. Great clips there in Zanesville. The stylist to the stars, as we call her. And the great clips, great play of the game was Carter Smith's block there in the first half, as he chased down a guy who's going to shoot a layup, and he came from behind the block.
He pinned it hard. Yeah.
Nice play from Carter Smith. That is our great clips, great play of the game. That is going to wrap up high school sports for AVC this year. I mean, started all the way back in August with football, and we had some volleyball in there. You transition into basketball season. It has been, if you think about it, it was around August the 20th, somewhere in that round we started, and here we are, March the 20th.
First day of spring.
Our final broadcast, and certainly been a great season. Get to work with some great people. Mike has been great to work with since I've lived in this area. Dr. Hall, another one of my partners. It's been just outstanding. He's up here at the state tournament, part of the East District governing board.
He's a basketball junkie.
He is a basketball junkie. He was also a Journey junkie last Monday night. He went to see Journey here in Columbus.
So did my assistant principal. Shout out to Doug Pepper.
Yeah, he was talking about how hard it was to get home, because that was the day we had all the snow, and
crazy snow. Yeah,
then it started freezing on the way home. So, but worked with some great people. Still work with some great people at AVC, and all the guys that do sports. Certainly appreciate working with everyone. We certainly appreciate all of the sponsors, and of course, you know, the thing that sets us apart is our video. We have video for a lot of basketball and football, and you can always check those out. You can go back and see anything this year or even past years that we've done. It's on our YouTube channel. Just on YouTube, search YRP TV, and you will find all those videos, and of course, lots of other videos. You see my smiling face in there quite a bit for some things. Brett, he's going to be doing another video tonight to add to that big collection. I know he's excited about spending his birthday with the Cambridge Lions here tonight.
Sounds fun, Brett.
Absolutely.
Well, once again, we certainly appreciate everyone that tuned in on the radio or on video this whole season. That's a wrap for AVC Sports. And again, West Muskingum following here in Division 4 state semifinals. Columbus Academy 59, West M 44 was our final. Once again, thanks for listening and watching all season long. This has been high school basketball and high school sports presented by AVC.
At Rent to Own, you can choose from 3 great coupon offers this month. $10 pays your first week, $40 pays your first month, or 200 days, same as cash. Wow! Deals like a Medea laundry pair for only $20 per week. 75-inch Hisense TV with Fire TV Smart Streaming for only $15 per week. A set of new tires starting at $16 per week, and more. Choose your product, choose your deal only at Rent to Own. Shop in store or online at r2o.com.
Losing someone you love changes everything. At Graham Law, we can help you navigate the challenges of a wrongful death case by providing the emotional and legal support you need so you can focus on healing. With offices in Zanesville and Cambridge and virtual meetings available across Ohio, we are here to help during this difficult time. Graham Law, your personal injury firm.
With electric and natural gas prices jumping higher, every business should make sure they're not paying too much for energy. That's where RD Energy can help. As a local chamber member, RD Energy helps businesses review their electric and natural gas supply rates and find opportunities to reduce utility costs. They'll provide your business a free energy supply checkup and offer smart solutions to help lower your utility bills. Call RD Energy today at 740-321-1075. That's 740-321-1075. RD Energy, helping local businesses take control of their energy costs. And from RD Energy, go Tornadoes.
Customize your ride with Custom Vehicles of Zanesville. Since 1976, we've been Zanesville's trusted local experts in auto, marine, and off-road accessory installation. From rhino-lined beds and durable floor liners to lift kits, lighting, tonneau covers, and stereo systems, our skilled team offers professional installation, competitive pricing, and fast delivery. Built to order for your lifestyle, our knowledgeable technicians turn your ideas into reality. With a reputation for friendly service, quality work, and quick turnaround, expect exceptional results every time. Ready to upgrade? Call or visit Custom Vehicles today.
Need help finding a job or recruiting reliable workers? Action Total Staffing is your trusted local staffing partner. We work hard to connect skilled candidates with employers across southeastern Ohio. Action Total Staffing provides industrial, administrative, temp to hire, direct hire, and seasonal staffing solutions. Since 1994, our staff has offered personalized screenings and in-person interviews to match top talent with great opportunities. Visit our Zanesville location to launch your next chapter with Action Total Staffing.
Looking for more than just a night out? Kickin' Axe delivers more than axe throwing. It's your new go-to spot for fun, food, and entertainment. Enjoy our full-service bar, brand new bourbon bar, free pool, darts, and shuffleboard. Catch live music every Saturday night and bring your crew for an unforgettable time. We're open Thursday 4 to 10, Fridays and Saturdays 4 to 12. Visit us at 970 Linden Avenue in Zanesville and call 740-487-0007 and plan your night at Kickin' Axe today. Whether you're celebrating or relaxing, Kickin' Axe has something for everyone all weekend long.
How long has that honey-do list been sitting on the kitchen counter? Call Dale at Beeline Home Service and start checking those projects off the list. From handyman repairs and remodeling projects to professional house washing, Dale helps homeowners take care of the jobs that keep getting pushed to tomorrow. Serving Zanesville and nearby communities, Beeline Home Service makes home projects simple and stress-free. Spend less time worrying about repairs and more time enjoying your home. Beeline Home Service, helping you with the honey-do list. Visit BeelineHomeservice.com today to request your free estimate.
Hi, I'm Kathy Rippey with Primrose Retirement Community. At Primrose, we have taken into account each and every detail that makes retirement wonderful and made it into a beautiful building. The staff and residents at Primrose invite you to visit and see for yourself what we have to offer for you and your loved ones. Call Primrose to schedule your tour today at 740-450-1100.
Park National Bank knows that when you buy your first home, it's the little things that mean the most.
I always love to hear my son say, "Mom, I don't ever want to move. I want to stay here forever." It's all for him.
What means a lot to you means a lot to us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Park National Bank, you'll find bankers who take the time to listen to you and make your financial goals their top priority. Want more out of your banking relationship? It's time to talk to Park National Bank. Call, visit, or go online to get the conversation started. Member FDIC. You've been listening to High School Basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.